Thanks for inviting me. I'm going to cheat. Because although I know all the numbers, I don't know all the names.
Yeah, we don't either.
I really appreciate every one of you coming out today. You have phenomenal leaders already in Tuvous. Andrea and Corey Janke, and Andrea and Jason Tesh. They are phenomenal. And I could go on and on about the company, but the company is really about leadership, and it's really about you. And that's the entire goal of the company. When we started the company and we sat down with the partners, they said, what do you want to do? And all I said was, I just want to provide a real opportunity, and I just want to change lives. And they said, well, then that's your goal. Change lives, but you have to be profitable doing it. Only because if you're profitable, then can you go and change more people's lives. And so that's our goal. That's everything that we do. It's written in our motto. It's written in our name. Tuvous means it's the formal and informal you. It's written in everything we do, in our core values. And if you see the policies and procedures, I encourage you to look at the first page and see the core values that we focus on. So, and I can go on to that forever, but that's not what I'm supposed to talk about. I'm supposed to talk about the comp plan. So, the keystone of the compensation plan is actually retail sales. And one of the most important things that you can do, when people ask, I want to learn about the comp plan, they're not really asking about all the details, right? They're asking, how do I make money?
What's in it for me?
That's really what they're asking, right? And sometimes they think to themselves, if I understand the comp plan, I'm going to find some loopholes and I'm going to be able to maximize something and I'm suddenly going to make a lot of money. But the reality is it's not how much you know about the comp plan, it's how much you put into it. I can promise you a few things. I have a guy in the office that knows this comp plan better than anybody. He programmed it, he wrote it in the back office, he knows how everything works. But at the end of the day, there are people in this room who are going to make much more money than he ever will from this comp plan. Because it's not, again, what you know about the comp plan, it's what you put into it. It's the effort you do as you build it. So the keystone to making money is through retail sales. And that's through parties, online sales. And the reason that is because that's an immediate way to generate cash into your business. It's an immediate way to get profit. That's one thing that other opportunities, other companies can't really offer, is the ability to actually walk out of a meeting and to make money right away from your inventory. And it's through retail sales that you find people who are also interested in having their own business. That's why it's the cornerstone. It's because only through retail sales do you really find others who say, hey, this was easy. How much money did you make at this party? And you say, well, I made $1 gazillion. And they said, well, I want to make $1 gazillion. And say, let me show you how to do it. And that's when you start to build a team. And that's where we develop the compensation plan from. Because if I go to Andrea and say, how much did you make at this party? And you say,
$400.
$400. Well, I want to learn how to make $400. The company needs to incentivize her to teach me. Otherwise, she's like, no, I don't want to teach you, because if you learn how to do it, then you might take some of my $400, right? So the compensation plan allows and rewards you for teaching other people to be successful. So you don't have that fear of helping other people generate success in their own lives. Because the more successful they are, the more successful you are. So the compensation plan is very simple, very easy. It starts with, we call it the Great Start Bonus. And this is when you enroll a new consultant and they order one of the starter packs, you get a bonus right away. You get $25, $50, or $100, or $200 as well. So you get that right away. From there, we have a bonus for those who enroll regularly, and they constantly enroll people every month. And we call the top enroller bonus. So the top enroller every month will get $1,000, and then the next one will get 500, 250, and 100. It's just a reward for those who are most active and most engaged in building their business and helping others have success in their business.
Are you able to get that over and over again? Or is
Yes,
it
you can get that every single month.
if you're at the top? Okay.
If you're on top of the roller.
Yeah.
Every single month. And then the rest of the compensation plan is really based off of your rank. And as you progress and your team grows, you'll grow in rank. And the qualifications for rank are very simple. You have to be active, which means you have to have at least 50 PV in inventory on your account. That doesn't mean you have to be the one to have purchased it. If people go on your replicated website, on your shopping cart and buy it, that counts as your order as well. Okay? So you order, because it's just as if you had purchased the inventory and given it to them yourself. We just stepped in as the middleman and help you fulfill it and help you be more effective at it. So you have to be active. And then the next rank, you have to have 3 personally active as well. 3 people who you personally introduced and enrolled that are also active in the business. And then from that, it's all based upon sales and volume. And so as you grow in your business and your organization grows and you teach them, the goal is to keep it as simple as possible so that you naturally progress through the ranks. And as you progress, you'll earn unilevel bonuses, which will give you a residual income off of each level in your organization, up to 5 levels deep. From there, we start to reward leadership very early on because we believe that leadership starts at the lower ranks rather than rewarding people and not rewarding people until they get really high ranks. Because if you don't reward them at the seeds of leadership, they never grow into the big trees, right? So we begin very early on with an infinity bonus where you can earn an override on your entire organization from 1 to 9% of your entire team. It's a really remarkable bonus. And then from there, we have a neat little feature that we call the Premier Bonus.
You talk about it so like nonchalant.
Well,
Comp Plan Life, this is unreal.
yeah,
For those
so
of you that are not aware of different comp plans.
yeah, so the Premier Bonus is actually one of my favorite bonuses in the entire industry. So I always question, because like I'm very passionate about it, so it's easy for me to go way over the top and
No,
be
we
like,
want you to be over the top. We want
like,
you.
let me explain everything about this and let me explain why this is so awesome. Okay? But sometimes people get scared when I do that. So I go very straightforward and keep it simple. Because again, it's not the details, it's the action that rewards you, right? So the Premier Bonus is this. We have, as you progress, you will progress in title as well. You start with team lead and you move to supervisor. Oh, I'm not even looking. This is going to be good. And then you go silver supervisor, manager, gold manager, director, platinum director. Okay, this is where I'm going to, it's a vice president, but I want to say it's a ruby.
Ruby.
Vice president, and then sapphire vice president, and then diamond presidential. Okay? As you progress through the ranks, if you hit your rank for 3 consecutive months, the first time you do that, you actually get a title change to Premier. So you're recognized not just as someone who's hit that rank, but as someone who hits that rank consistently and regularly. And then we give you a cash bonus of anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000, $100,000. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna come asking for that check.
So for every rank, we plan again.
So for every rank, the first time that you hit that rank 3 consecutive months in a row, your title change your rank will change from, for instance, silver supervisor to a premier silver supervisor. And you'll get a bonus check. And that bonus check for silver supervisor would be $500. And all the way up through the compensation plan through diamond president, which is a $100,000 check.
Oh, I want that. Just for
Yeah.
fun.
And it's on top
And
of
that's on,
it.
yeah.
It's on top of
of
your
all your
regular
other
regular
bonuses.
paycheck. Yeah.
So if you increase your rank, then you don't qualify for that. You have to stay.
Oh, we
within-
give you credit.
Okay.
So it's that rank or above for 3 consecutive months.
Okay.
or I can keep the check.
No.
Whatever you think's fair.
That's by recruiting, right? That you get those rings.
So you get those ranks through building a team and it's through volume. So what'll happen in an organization is you'll recruit and then you'll enroll some consultants and you'll regularly enroll a few consultants as you grow. But they'll start enrolling and they'll start enrolling. And it's not about the new volume, like the new enrollments, it's about all the volume that comes in. So your team might enroll and then the next month they'll buy some more inventory and that will all count towards the requirements that are needed to hit that. And then it's all volume based, meaning it's all based on the sales of your team, whether they're new, whether they've been with you for a year, or whether they've been there for a decade. If they order in that month, new inventory, or their customers order, that all counts towards your qualifications to rank. Okay.
Can you lose, right?
So, in the industry, I'm very transparent, so I'll give you the whole thing, right? So in the industry there are two, we have a term, we have a pin rank and a paid rank term. So your pin rank, what I will call you as, and what the entire company will be the highest rank that you ever achieve. So if you hit Diamond President, then you're a Diamond President for life. And you will be at convention as a Diamond President, and that is your lifetime rank. But if you hit Diamond President and you get paid as a Diamond President, and then the next rank, the next month you're only a Sapphire Vice President, only, right? Only. Then you'll get paid at that rank.
As a Sapphire.
Yeah. So your paid rank is determined each month by your activity, but what we acknowledge you as, what we recognize you as, but you get rewarded as at convention, and the perks that you get in the recognition program, those are all based off of the highest rank you've ever achieved in the company. So on top of this, that's kind of hidden because it hasn't been announced yet, is the recognition program. And the recognition program is, in my mind, just as important as the compensation plan. And the recognition program are the perks and rewards that you get just for the accomplishments beyond the check. It's nice to get a check. That's awesome. But this business is more than a check. It's about developing greatness in people. It's about inspiring others to do more with their lives and their abilities than otherwise they would. So with that, there's additional recognition that takes place. There's incentive trips, there's rewards, there's special perks at conventions, and there's gifts and things like that. Some of those we like to keep secret because we like them to be a surprise, and then some of them we'll outline in a recognition program and we'll formally announce it and publicize it. So I don't want to take too much time, Corey. I know you have a packed schedule, so.
No, we're good.
But are there any questions? I really do appreciate each one of you coming here. This is the most exciting time of a company. We've talked a little bit. Someone mentioned that it's exciting to get to the beginning. It is exciting, and it's actually scary at the same time. And that's what's exciting about it, is you're at the very beginning, and you have the greatest potential for it to grow. And you're actually at a point where every consultant actually has a great deal of influence in the direction that the company and the program goes. Because it is not all defined. You have a lot of influence in the ability not only to grow your teams, but to direct the way the company goes. And so it's really an exciting time.